Start recording.
Yes, perfect. All right. Good morning, BNI. The topic of this week's education moment is the value of visitors. Next slide, please. Okay, so this topic pulls from BNI Podcast 592, The Value of Visitors, which is the official BNI podcast with Ivan Misner. The guest for this particular podcast was David Clegg. And so David focuses on two primary things, educating us and helping us understand the value of a visitor, and then also how to use the GRIP method to invite visitors. Perfect. So David identifies visitors as one of the greatest opportunity costs in each chapter. So basically saying that if we don't choose to invite visitors, we're essentially leaving money on the table. According to BNI Connect, BNI estimates that the average thank you for closed business attributed to visitors is about $1,000 per month. The numbers are likely a little bit higher, but that's essentially saying that by choosing not to invite visitors, each one of us are leaving $12,000 a year on the table. And a couple different ways to also look at this. Members gain from having visitors when visitors are interested in services provided by chapter members. Visitors gain when members are interested in services provided by that visitor. But there's also potential for referral synergy. For example, a visitor might come visit our chapter, and one of our members might identify them as potential referral partners. Next slide, please. And then, so that was from the chapter experience or from the membership experience. And now David also identified a couple different perspectives from the visitor experience. So visitors coming to visit our chapter get to have the opportunity to experience the value of BNI, which does differ from other networking groups in a number of different ways. Structured meetings, so we're organized, things are timed, things move in a particularly orderly fashion. The meeting frequency is much higher than other networking groups, given we meet weekly. So there's a lot more touch points between members and increased exposure of our businesses. And then another key feature is thank you for closed businesses. So by highlighting each week the potential return reported by members in real time, in BNI, we're able to demonstrate real-time revenue generation. Next slide. And now the GRIP method. So we've talked about understanding the value of visitors, and now how do we get visitors to come to our chapter? So David identifies the GRIP method, which is an acronym that stands for G stands for grow. So asking if a person is interested in growing their business. R stands for referral, asking if referrals will be helpful to grow their business. I'm assuming both the answers to the first two questions are yes. And then we get to the introduce piece of it. So this can be approached from a couple different angles. Once you've spoken to that person, you've identified a potential service a member provides that they may benefit from. Ask if they're interested in meeting the person that offers that service by visiting the chapter. Another possible angle is growth. There's a lot of growth opportunities in BNI. So another way to leverage our chapter is also talk about the ways in which you've been able to grow your business by being part of BNI. That's also a huge value add. And then P stands for place. Invite the person to visit the chapter. Yeah, perfect. Next slide. So some of us go to the gym, some of us don't. Those of us who've been to the gym and then taken a long time, a long reprieve away and then go back, recognize that it is painful, right? So practice makes better. So the key here is to continue to look for opportunities to invite visitors, but practicing the different methods that we've talked about in this chapter, including the GRIP method. And I think Debbie has also shared a couple different suggestions on how she's invited visitors, Brian as well. So I just wanted to remind us all to be curious, be interested, and keep it simple. We don't have to explain all the ins and outs of BNI to that person. Just invite them and get them to experience it for themselves.
Very good. Excellent job, Sharon. And so in the mode of accountability, Aaron reminded me that I forgot to unhide the slide of our code of ethics for our new member to recite. One of the things unique to BNI is that we have a code of ethics of how we conduct ourselves. So we ask all new members to read the code of ethics and say the things that they're going to kind of subscribe to as new members. So Rachel, go ahead and read our code of ethics out loud to the group.
I will provide the quality of services at the prices I have quoted. I will be truthful with the members and their referrals. I will build goodwill and trust among members and their referrals. I will take responsibility for following up on the referrals I receive. I will display a positive and supportive attitude, and I will live up to the ethical standards of my profession.
There we go. Now it's like some people